Y'all hear me? Okay, try to get Debo back on here. Debo, my phone was messing up, man. I had to get my other phone, man. Yeah, until Debo get on here, man. He said that I was basically showing the conversation that I had with dude or whatever because I started thinking like, man, you know what I'm saying? I started doing my own little research on him and just on like rappers signing contracts in general. And what I came across, like I started thinking, I'm like, man, if somebody signed for 150, Debo, add me, send me your thing. My phone had messed up, so send me your thing again because I couldn't hear nothing you were saying. But basically, I had messaged him or whatever, and then I started just doing my own little research because I mean I don't care, you know what I'm saying, who make it or who don't, you know what I'm saying. I hope everybody make it in whatever craft whatever at their craft, whatever their craft may be. And so, but I just started, I like credible information, so I just started doing my own little research on him, and I was like, okay, he got 10,000 likes on his page. I was like, okay, he marketing himself pretty well. And most of the people that was on his stuff wasn't really from Greenville, so I was like, okay. But then I started thinking, I'm like, okay, if you sign a contract or whatever, or maybe it was just a verbal agreement over the phone and he had to fly out to Atlanta, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. And then I started thinking about, okay, I messaged him. And then when he was messaging me, he was saying he can't talk about the contract or whatever. I was like, okay, that's cool. I understand because there is certain things you cannot disclose until it's like released. But then I started going to stuff like I went to like Atlanta Records or whatever, and I was like, okay, when people sign, I was looking at when people sign, I said all artists that sign to Atlanta Records. And it showed publicly on the website all the artists that are signed to the record label. So I was like, okay. So I was trying to match up from what he was telling me when I messaged him from what I was trying to understand. And so I was like, okay, are you not able to disclose the amount? Are you able to disclose? You don't disclose the amount. I understand. I said, but are you able to say who you signed to and when it's supposed to take place? And then he was like, he said his lawyers, his CEO said he can't talk about that. And so then I just started seeing other people make posts and stuff about it. And then I guess Cornelius Beats or whatever started calling him a fraud and stuff like that. But I guess like to me, regardless if it was a publicity stunt or not, I always try to learn about a situation, and I looked at it like, okay, any rapper that blow from Greenville that that people feel like shouldn't blow, like they gonna get that same energy. So I immediately inboxed one of somebody that I fool with. I ain't even gonna say his name, and I was like, dang, bro, like if you blow, that's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And then he hit me back and he was like, I already know, bro. He was like, that's why I don't really do music with people in Greenville. I've messed with everybody out of town. But everybody know, um if most people don't blow from their hometown anyway. They blow by getting approval from people that's not even from their city. But it was a lot of Bro, I think that's your phone. My phone? Yeah, that's your phone, bro. Yeah, I thought it was my phone. But yeah, and so it was it so it I just was digging or whatever, and then I started thinking, okay, like when Mo3 or Yellow Beezy, when they blew or whatever, they started getting a whole bunch of views on like YouTube and stuff like that. And so I went to his little YouTube page or whatever, and I went to his little YouTube page or whatever, and he had some view. He had more views than I've been seeing other people have, but um, it would just to me, I guess like my whole point is like like all the hate he was getting. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the dude, if you listen to his music is not bad. I just ain't never heard of him. But people was telling me that well, Peter was telling me that he don't really promote his stuff to people in Greenville. And then I started seeing him do a video in October with Beto. I think that's his name or whatever. And so dude got some music or whatever, but I just wanted him to come on and just kind of clear his name or whatever. He ain't got to talk about no contract or nothing like that. But I mean, you don't wanna be a fraud. Like you don't wanna like, especially in the social media world, cause they'll make you disappear. But like if you look on his page, if you look on his stuff, dude got, his views went up, and which and that's, and just to show y'all the stuff me and him was talking about or whatever. But he got some stuff. But my whole thing is that um, you don't want to fake. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to fake nothing out. You don't want to fake nothing out, but then at the same time, like you don't want to come across as hating, bro, because that's horrible for your brand. Like I see a lot of people that be going live and stuff, and a lot of they live streams be about like drama and stuff like that. And if you can only get people to pay attention to you when you involving yourself in drama or downing somebody else up to big yourself up, you ain't gonna get no following like that, or you ain't gonna get no consistent following. Um, and so like I just feel like if I just feel like don't you know what I'm saying? Don't hate on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if in your head you kind of envy a person that made it, but you didn't blow yet. Like shoot that man respect, congratulate that man. But I'm not saying in this situation you should congratulate him because I don't know if it's true or not. So I don't wanna say somebody did something we don't know if it's true or not. But what I do want to say is that you know what I'm saying, if you're a rapper or whatever in this day and time, you gotta market yourself better. You can't just be in the studio. Like you gotta market yourself better and stuff like that. And also, you gotta people share your stuff. If people share your music and stuff like that, go in the comment section and even if you don't know that person, and thank them for sharing you. I learned I was doing when I was doing a little digging yesterday about people that blow and stuff like that. I found out that like this is if you're a rapper or whatever, but like if you trying to get people to feel you, um if you trying to get people to feel you or whatever, like and they your fans and they don't like your page or they don't watch your videos or something, go to their page and see what they going through in their life and make a song about that. Like you got to know your audience. Like if your audience is talking about relationship and they talking about fashion and they talking about they co-parenting or beefing with somebody, like you got to know the people that supporting you. You got to make them your fans. You got to bring them to you. And so that's what I want to talk about. uh I don't really agree that people was hating on, well, people was, to me, yeah, like it came across as hating, but I don't think it was hating without facts because there was no facts. Like all we saw was a picture of somebody putting signing a contract down or whatever. And if you sign to a record label or any label, I would hope that record label would have, if he had a Facebook page, if he got a Facebook page, and that record label that he signed to, obviously they have to have a Facebook page. I believe they would have tagged him or something in a post. I believe they would have a website. I believe they would have said something headline that, new upcoming artist or something like that. And the table that he signed on, it looked like it was a table in his house. The table, to me, if you sign it for a credible record label, I feel like you gonna sign at they place. I feel like you gonna sign at they place. So it's just like that's when I started digging. When I started digging, I always try to compare what's actually going on at real record label places and the record label that he had supposedly signed for that I had never heard of. And I started like thinking through on, okay, You know, he would have been there with the CEO, taking a picture with the CEO. They would have shook hands about a contract, and then I was like, okay, he got a couple thousand views, but are people that have record labels, are they signing people with only a couple thousand views? Because if that's the case, Dusky, I don't know if Dusky want to be independent or not, but Dusky got like 30K. So Dusky got way more views than this dude. And I ain't never heard of him. And Dusky, if that's the case, if he's signing on a couple thousand views, then then Dusky should have been signed with somebody if that's what Dusky want to do. I know Dusky kind of different in the way he go about things because he pretty good at what he know what he's supposed to do. But do music sound good. I just don't know if I don't know if that information that he was saying was good, but that don't mean he can't blow. But if he do blow and it's not true, you know what I'm saying, he can kind of deter people away from his music because everybody wants somebody that's real and authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody wants somebody that like they want somebody that's real. That's why our favorite rappers and stuff that we like that we listen to, they speak on things that reflect in our personal life, and it's real, it's true, it's authentic. You know that they possibly probably done been through it just because of certain things they say. It's just like, somebody like if you done did certain things in the street, if you done hustled or something, and just by having conversations with certain people what they done did and what they haven't done. So not just because they rap about it, but just certain things that certain people say that is real. And so based on what he said, or based on the stuff he was telling me when he agreed to go live with me, I was kind of skeptical myself. But I'm not hating because I'm not no rapper. I was just trying to get the truth out. And so but to answer your question, Debo, it did seem like that. If to me I felt like if anybody from Greenville made it, it would be more hate than it would be patting the person on the back. That's what I got from it. And I can't really differentiate if I felt like that because it was possibly not true, or did I feel like that because people was hating. I really couldn't tell, but like I read a lot of the people comments, and it's just like, okay, people are offended because they feel like they working so hard and they ain't blue yet. I feel like people felt like I'm working hard. I'm in the studio every day. How did this dude make it before me? You know what I'm saying? Everybody had a time and a season to when stuff gonna take off for them. But taking off, it's not just like I say about being a good rapper. It's about marketing yourself and putting yourself in the right rooms. And that's even what me and Wesley Martin talked about when I had put that post about the top 10 East Texas rappers or whatever. Me and him had a private conversation for like 30, 45 minutes about like a lot of stuff that's been going on, and he was kind of offended by the way that certain people reacted to the video that he done favors for. And like he said, he was like, people need to be careful. uh if people need to be careful about certain bridges that they burn with certain people, because he did favors for people and they spit on his name because they video may not have made it or whatever to the top 10. And so he, we me and him and I had those conversations or whatever. But I mean, I guess all I'm trying to say is like, bro, like, um hating or talking, making live streams about downing somebody else so you can draw views and people to your page, that's horrible branding, bro. That's horrible branding. And nobody, because that means people are only going to come to your live stream. People are only gonna come to your live stream when you talking about somebody else. People gonna only come to your live stream when you beefing with somebody or whatever, because people like drama. And drama sometimes is necessary, but it's not always necessary when you trying to get people to be serious about your brand. And so network with people, man. What I think, dude, Wesley Martin is a good person to network with, because he opening doors for East Texas. But you know, um, you not gonna blow by yourself without networking with somebody else. So you do got to be careful of stuff that you say publicly about certain people. And like I say, people that's already supporting your music, people that's already supporting your music, study they Facebook profile, see the pictures that they have with kids. If they got pictures with the family members, make songs about that. You know what I'm saying? Make songs about that. Like that's why I feel like Boosie is the GOAT, because Boosie, he got a song for every situation because he know his audience. And so that's my thought on it, man. I tried to get old dude that was supposed to have signed on here. This dude that had supposedly signed on here. I tried to get him on a live stream. He agreed, and then he retracted and said that he can't because he got to fly to Atlanta today. Um, but dude, music is quality. I mean, it's pretty good. I don't know if he blew or whatever, but it was just surprising to me about
It's 2 o'clock.
the hate that he received more than the love. And from what I heard, from what Debo was saying, he done helped a lot of people in the studio. So um, I don't try to squash the animosity with every artist in Greenville. Why haven't it and network with every artist in Greenville? Why haven't it happened yet, bro? I honestly, bro. Ego get in the way of a lot of people, bro. And honestly, bro, I would network with somebody else that got more of a following, somebody else that got more of a target audience, bro. Because for whatever reason, because people may be good at rapping and people may be good at a lot of things, but a lot of people, bro, got some personal stuff that they don't want nobody to do better than them, or quote unquote better than them. So they don't want to do a song with you if they feel like you hotter than them. They don't want to do a live stream. They don't want to do a live stream. Oh yeah, people keep saying it wasn't hate, it was just facts. You can't lie your way to the top. I'm gonna throw this out there and say this: how many people say if you can't hate, you lie your way to the top? And some of y'all songs, and I ain't calling nobody out, because honestly, I listen to y'all music one time for a long period of time, and then I don't really listen to it consistently unless they somebody shoot me they. But some of y'all in y'all songs, when y'all say you can't lie your way to the top, some of y'all talk about cars that y'all don't have. Some of y'all talk about money that y'all ain't had yet. Some of y'all talk about some of y'all talk about you know, some of y'all talk about money that you ain't got. You know what I'm saying? Some people, like I say, some people talk about cars they ain't got, or some people talk about shooting people they ain't shot nobody. So for people to say that you can't lie, I'm not saying don't lie to get to where you at. Don't lie to get to where you at, because like I said, if you do lie to get to where you at, people gonna do them. People gonna, just like y'all saw, people don't have nothing better to do with their life, so they gonna spend a whole Saturday or Friday to find out if you real or fake. And so that's why you should be 100 at all times. So I'm just I would say don't lie to get your way to the top. But at the end of the day, to me, and I get what people saying, you want to see if somebody was really telling the truth. But you want to see if somebody was really telling the truth. But at the same instance, like the way I went about it, I inboxed him. I never made a post about him. I just kept reading what everybody was saying. I went to that man. Uh, I went to that man page. I went to that man page, and I inboxed him. Uh, can you hear me?
I hear you perfectly, man. Perfectly.
What's up?
Man, it
This
was never it was never any hate, bro.
to me,
It
it was
literally
a little bit it
happened.
was a little bit of hate, man. It was a little bit
It
of hate.
was I literally asked who signed him. That was it. Who pissed me off was the people on that post. That's who pissed me off. The nigga didn't say anything, but when them motherfucking naysayers got on there talking about I'm hating, now you done fucked up. Cause niggas know me from here all the way to Dallas, bro.
But this my thing.
So I'm gonna know.
Wait. This my thing though. This my thing. Why I say it was hate. This the reason why. This the reason why I said it was hate. Because one of my brothers called me and told me about it. I didn't know nothing about it, right? Instead of getting on the status and entertaining the lie, I went to that man's page personally and I inboxed him. I wasn't his friend. I didn't know nothing about him, and I inboxed him trying to see if he wanted to clear the air or whatever. And based on how he responded to me, that's when I became skeptical. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I became skeptical. I was like, okay.
Bro, so the guy who posted on the blog is my right-hand man. Hood Boy ENT, shout out to Hood Boy Studios out there in Silver Springs. Those my people. So when I seen that, I hit they line. Hey, man, old boy saw 150, dang, I ain't tell me nothing. They was like, who? I'm like, oh, shit. Here we go. Oh, shit. I'm like, that's strike one. That's strike one. Then I called AJ first. He Hood Boy, Young Polo. He Hood Boy. I like, cool. Then after I got my hair braided, I called Big Hood. He over the whole blog, podcast, radio, all that. He said, man, look, I didn't see no contract. I'm like, oh my God,
but check
bro.
this out though. But check this out. I feel like what we all can learn from this is that both. I like the way you say you make phone calls or whatever, but people need to understand what it really means when somebody sign a contract anyway. So they won't get tricked like that. Because to me during this whole process, I learned. I started reading and stuff, and I learned that know if somebody signed a contract or not. But my thing is the biggest thing that I took from this whole situation was that if you make it as a rapper from Greenville, niggas gonna hate on you more than they gonna support you. Because hold on, wait, let me finish my point real quick. Because people started automatically feeling like the nigga owed them something. To me, that's what I got from it. But I could be wrong. But what I got from it, from what I saw, is like niggas was trying to act like, oh, don't nobody know this nigga from Greenville? You don't gotta know somebody from Greenville for somebody to make it. This dude got 10,000 likes on his page, on his Lil Zone rapper page. Don't nobody. Where them 10,000 likes come from? You know
this is the thing, sweet. This is the thing, and this what niggas is not understanding, dog. The whole reason why I called was not out of hate. I wanted to know who was the label. If he signed for 150K, do you not think I can land me a motherfucking production deal if that's the case? It was never about niggas not being proud of that man. It was the naysayers that was saying niggas was hating, talking about he the hottest in Greenville. I ain't even a fucking rapper. But when niggas hop on my post talking about, and I wasn't gonna say the nigga name, bro. When they hop on my post, people that don't even rap, talking shit. Okay, now you done do gasoline in there. Now what's on? See, now I ain't finna let you make it no more. You know what I'm saying? I already let you slide one time because you didn't pay me for no beat. But did I put ill will on you then? No. I was the same nigga that had your back and recorded a song with you when the whole damn city was like, King, man, why you fucking with that nigga? I know you remember, nigga, when I put the top 10 Greenville rappers, I put that nigga in the top 10 and I got fucking whipped for that shit, man.
Bro, this is my thing. I guess this what I'm saying. If I'm a rapper, this what I'm saying. What I started doing, me as just a person that's just interested in a lot of stuff, I just went to this man. If I'm a rapper, I'm gonna look at his stuff and I'm gonna be like, look, he got a Facebook page with 10,000 likes. I don't have a Facebook page with 10,000 likes. What is he doing that I'm not doing? Like, this is what I'm saying. I went into straight learning mode.
Publicity stunts. That's what he's doing, nigga.
But this is second. How many publicity stunts has he done?
I believe the nigga, I don't think he meant for it to come to Facebook, bro. I think this was a stunt for Instagram only,
But check
because you
this.
can get
But
away
hold
with
on,
that on
wait.
Instagram.
Hold on. Don't tap dance around the question. How many publicity stunts has he done?
He done pulled a couple before he blocked me.
What
He blocked me
I'm
a
saying.
long time ago.
So you saying his publicity stunts got him 10,000 likes on his Lil Zone page?
Yes, bro. He was booming on the
How
book,
many?
bro.
Okay, so let me ask you this: how many publicity? But this is Facebook though. You talking about Instagram, right? I'm talking about
No, I'm
Facebook.
talking about Facebook.
And
He blocked me on Facebook.
so on Facebook, he got 10,000. He got 10,000 likes on his page. He's done multiple publicity stunts, right?
Yeah.
But nobody has ever heard of this of a publicity stunt but this one. So
Not of this severity. No, not this big. No. He done said shit about having shows with such and such artists. You know what I'm saying? He do know a couple of people. He know A1 Pistol and them. He do know a couple of people. Don't take away from that. I'm just saying this particular one, I did not believe it. But don't think that the man is not talented. That's not the case. The case is you did not sign for 150,000. Gunna Meezy is in the feds. The label owner hopped on my live yesterday.
When I went down his page, I never really could tell who he said I never could really tell who he said he signed with or for.
He said Gunna Meezy, bro.
But
I'm looking at what him and Jim is saying, but he blocked me.
But check this out. This what people that's commenting not understanding. They saying, I know people that buy views. I know I can pay 50 right now to run up 10K likes and views. But that's what you want to do though. You want as many people as possible to know to get your music out there.
Yeah.
Why is buying views or getting more people to subscribe to your page? Why is that so wrong? I'm not understanding why that's wrong.
I'm not disagreeing with that. Obviously that argument is not for me.
I'm not understanding why that's wrong. Either that you want to buy some views, or you want to sit on somebody else's platform. They got a big platform and make people aware of you that may not be aware of you. That's what people are doing.
I believe damn near everybody buy views, especially on Instagram. If I'm gonna pay for some views, I'm gonna pay for some followers, it's gonna be on the gram. That shit boom. The gram is an open highway to success. It'd be the gram. If I'm paying for anything, it's gonna be Instagram.
I'm on Instagram. I don't even be active like that. But
I see where it's at, man. Whatever you got going on, being an activist, like a motherfucking podcast, like, bro, that's where it's at, bro. Like, and I've been thinking, like, damn, do a nigga need to do a podcast or something? Like, goddamn, all the buzz and shit be getting all the shit that I'm saying. Like, goddamn, do I need to start talking on something?
Somebody asked the question and said, so Kamani, didn't you sell a few beats to a few celebrities? I remember you were saying something like that.
I can't look. Hold on. Who said that?
Look like Debo said that. Debo said that. You don't have to. No. You don't have to respond to that if you don't want to. But
I got on block. I ain't never sold no beat to no celebrities, bro. Ever. I don't know who told you that. They lying. I ain't never sold no beats to no celebrities, nigga. Hell no. If I sold some beats with celebrities, you think I'd be working?
But let me ask you this. Nigga. But let me ask you this though. Yeah, he can't see your comments. But let me ask you this. You don't feel like one bit that if somebody from Greenville was to blow like that, like they would get more hate than they would get love?
No, I don't think so, man.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Why? I mean,
even though Greenville full of hate, your city full of love too, man. It's full of love too. You can't just say Greenville full of hate all the time, bro. Niggas come together. They've been coming together since Nuthouse ENT and the Village been running things, man. Yeah, niggas had their differences, bro, but Greenville still stole nigga love. Period. I believe if that shit was true, niggas would have really been behind him, bro. I'm dead ass. Dead ass serious.
But
bro.
why people in Greenville? I really haven't heard nobody in Greenville really. I ain't never heard of this dude. So like, why? If everybody coming together and stuff, I ain't never heard of this dude, which means people in Greenville wasn't doing songs with him.
No, remember what I told you? I did a song with him. I made the beat for him. We went live and everything. He didn't want to pay for the beat. But did I get on Facebook bashing this nigga? No. I let it ride. When do you ever know me to hate on somebody, fam? Come on, let's be honest, bro. Ever. I done shared nigga shit that niggas ain't never paid for a beat a day in their life. And I'm sharing they motherfucking music. Period. Come on, man. Stop, man. Come on. You know who you talking to. You talking to me, baby. You talking to me. I share everybody's shit. If you was, even back when you was doing the hoop it up, I was sharing your shit. I didn't even know you.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's Big King, baby. I show love all day. You don't gotta pay for my beats. I'm gonna show love, period, man.
Yeah,
that's me.
I'm gonna check it. I mean, you know, I really don't really. I mean, I'm on and off when I deal with the music or whatever. But I don't know. To me, I feel like it was maybe it would cut maybe because it's not real, bro. But to me, I feel like dang, like if somebody really.
But if it was real, it would have been dope as fuck. If it was real, it would have been dope in a bitch. It would have been dope. It would have been dope. People painted me as a hater because I asked for the label. I know when you sign a contract, there's undisclosed contract. You can't speak on certain shit or the contract is void.
Me too.
I know these things. Too. I know music business. I went to college. I know this shit, man.
I know business. I don't know the music business, but that's what I asked him too. I asked him, I was like, I know you can't disclose certain things, but is there some things that you can disclose? And he was like, it was kind of skeptical, but like I say, I don't know. I don't really like to speak on stuff I don't know nothing about. But but let me ask you this though. Debo said, can you unblock him and let's get to work?
Nah, me and people gotta sit down face to face. If there's any type of anything like that, then we gonna have to sit down face to face.
Oh, you and Debo gonna have to sit down face to face?
Yeah, we have to sit down face to face and squash that, cause that's what that is. Once you go to the internet with it, there ain't no coming back from that. We gotta sit down face to face and have a grown man conversation if you want to squash that beef. Debo know what it was. I was sharing Debo shit. Stop. Come on, man. You know me, bro. I'm sharing everybody's shit. But you want to know one thing that did happen from this? We got all them motherfuckers in Dallas looking at all the Greenville artists right now, nigga. They nosy. They want to know, who the hell is Jim? Who the hell is Doski? Who the hell is Debo? Who the hell is Lil Zone? Who are these people? Come on, man.
Yeah, but
that's why I say I need a fucking talk show, man. This buzz, man, the buzz motherfucker. I need a fucking talk show, bro. I'm telling you.
But so you and Debo, y'all willing to sit down like men? Yeah, and that's the thing. I agree with that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you mad or whatever, you probably can voice some things on Facebook. But I feel like only way you should take it to Facebook when you upset about a beat or how things that happen. If you don't try to resolve it over and over as a man, if you don't hit this man up, if you don't went by this man's house, if the man just if the man is just avoiding you constantly and you don't try every avenue that you can think of to try to resolve the conflict between you and the man, then I will go to social media with it, because you don't want to put other people in that predicament. And so I do agree, bro. Like, when y'all are at war with each other, whatever, before stuff get too serious, y'all need to sit down behind closed doors as men and work that out as men. And so
that's the type of nigga I am, though, Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm not the type of nigga that really even get into shit like that and it's out. I'm the type of nigga I want to see you face to face. Face to face. Nigga don't gotta be no nigga getting shot, stabbed, none of that, bro. We can sit down like men. That's what men do. When business is being handled, contracts are being signed, they ain't staying all over the internet. They're sitting down like man face to face. They talking, they sign the papers next to their ex. That's what grown men do.
Oh yeah, and they said
shooting and stabbing niggas. We got enough of our people in prison already. We got enough of our people already in prison, man.
They said
Michael. You don't need nobody else going to the pen.
They said Michael Bowen dropped. They said Michael Bowen dropping today, so stay tuned. Michael Bowen got some heat though, like yeah.
And I'm gonna do a video response. Yeah. I'm telling you, the video responses be getting a lot of views too. I gotta start doing them hoes damn near every week. Oh yeah. And for everybody watching, the goddamn top 10 thing, East Texas with Threes Up Production, we gotta start this voting by the end of the month. So y'all better get y'all videos ready, because I don't want to hear it this time. Get y'all videos ready, man. Because you know I'm hosting it, so get the videos ready.
What's the issue? Why people ain't trying to do more videos with Wesley Martin? With him being linked up with Yella Beezy, why people ain't, you know what I'm saying? Why they not trying to mess with him?
I can't put.
You could tell me you could tell me privately. We don't gotta speak about it on here, but that's just a question I had. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I mean, like I said, with West so connected. He connected. Like we ain't talking like just Yella Beezy. We talking. I don't even want to drop names that. Yeah, I talk to West on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know, he got. We talking L.A. Reid type shit, like shit like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. All I know is that all I want to do, man, was to clear the air, man. I never hated on nobody. If this was true, this would be a totally different thing. I feel like I got pissed off because how people was coming at me on my post. I got a short temper. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much all that was. But
well, I get it. Yeah, well, I just, like I said, I would like to say, like with me, you know what I'm saying, I took a little break off of off of this or whatever too, you know, going live and stuff, but I just realized that, you know, you gotta be in today's time, bro, like you gotta be more than a rapper. Like you gotta understand business, you gotta understand how to market yourself. And then on top of that, man, you know what I'm saying, you gotta kind of stay out your feelings, because a lot of that side hating, because it is, regardless if you want to agree or disagree, there was some hating behind it, bro. Like to me,
there was some,
and I feel like it was
there was some hate. There was some hate afterwards. Like after once, like I said, once shit got sticky, and you know how motherfuckers is, they DMing me with the nigga saying, so you put fire with fire, you gonna get you know what I'm saying, it's gonna catch on fire. You know what I'm saying? So,
and then another thing that I would want to say is, like, people, you know what I'm saying, you know, don't beg people to, you know what I'm saying, work with you, man. Create so much attention around yourself that people just want to work with you willingly. A lot of people just, this person won't support me, this and that. Every time I'm thinking about a project or an idea or something, I don't even expect people to support me. I want to draw so much attention to myself to where people just willingly want to work with me or willingly want to support me anyway. Because I know the biggest way to disappoint yourself. The biggest way to disappoint yourself is expecting people to support you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, create so much attention around yourself that people just want to support you. But begging and crying and whining about people supporting you or not, you know what I'm saying, that it ain't gonna happen like that. And then another thing is, people not, if you constantly always into it with somebody, people ain't gonna want to work with you, because it's a matter of time before y'all fall out with each other. What's a matter of time before you fall out with me, and then it's gonna be all on social media about why you mad at me and stuff like that. So if I'm paying attention and I constantly see you into it with somebody else all the time, I'm not gonna want to work with you. I'm like, man, you know, see, this dude, he ain't disciplined enough. He always into it with somebody, even if it ain't necessarily that person's fault.
Not even just that. When you say from a producer standpoint, you looking at people who always get into it with people. Can you trust this person to come to your house? Well, if they get into it with you and they try to rob your spot while you not there, you know what I mean? You gotta take all that into consideration with dealing with artists. Like, Whether you recording them or you producing for them, you're taking a leap of faith by trusting this man.
For real.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
a lot of people brag. A lot of people I see, they be bragging about hitting licks on people. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna want to work with you on a realistic level if you constantly on that jack boy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
ain't nobody gonna want to work with you. They got to keep looking over their back all the time.
Hell no, because that pistol gonna be in attendance. Wrong move, pop. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. So my whole thing is, man, y'all know me, man. I share the love, man. I just feel like at this particular point, I kind of let my emotions get me pissed off as usual, because I hate when niggas try to act like I don't know what I'm talking about or like I'm a hater when I done gave every nigga in Greenville a chance to support and share. And I still support and share people's shit.
Yeah.
The Ricky nigga got me blocked. He blocked me because some shit he had going on with another rapper. He get into a lot of niggas too, man. That's what I'm saying. He got a lot of enemies, man. He got a lot of enemies. He done burned a lot of bridges too.
Yeah, what's so Debo was saying block him so he can inbox you and y'all can find a place where y'all both comfortable at, meeting and squash all this stuff and just move forward and I guess make some good music and beats for the G, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But,
all right.
Well, yeah, man. But for real talk, bro. Even if it's on the strength of me, bro. Like y'all work that out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all work that out. Even you don't have to kick it with them, chop it up with them, nothing like that. But if y'all just sit down and just say what you felt, what he felt, and how y'all can move forward, even if it's just on some business stuff, him paying for the beats or whatever, but. You know, y'all work that out as men, bro. And then if after this, if you don't sit down with this man and y'all had a discussion and he burnt and then he still go publicly again after you don't sit down with him as a man, then let that go and just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just can't rock with each other, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, bro.
I thought you supposed to be starting the podcast, man. I thought you were doing TV shows. What's going on, man? You need to start doing something, man, for real.
You said what?
I'm telling you, man. We nigga cause a lot of commotion, man.
You said what now?
Me and you both cause a lot of commotion, bro. I'm telling you, nigga, you need to get a podcast going, something, goddamn.
You said what? When I'm gonna get one?
We need to, bro. Something, shit.
We're gonna have to I'm gonna have to do a little bit more. Honestly, I haven't really looked into it thoroughly like I should have. This is just something that's just kind of naturally to me, bro. But that's definitely something that's on my mind, and maybe I can chop it up with you and you can kind of give me some ideas or something that I may not be thinking about or whatever, because I hadn't honestly looked into it as much as I should.
Yeah. We can sit down and chop it up, man. Know me, man. I'm a businessman just like you, man. It ain't nothing.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I'm gonna get off here, man, and but yeah, I just had to kind of just voice my perspective on what I have been seeing, all on Facebook and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all work that out, bro, and hit me up, man. I like to hear that y'all work that out and move forward with something, bro, and came out with a song or something like that, bro. Y'all work that out, and if it don't work out and he don't go about it the way you feel like it's just on a respectful level, then y'all just part ways and do y'all thing like y'all been doing. But I like to see y'all work that out if y'all can.
Yeah. All right, man. All right. Shit, I'm gonna holler at you.
All right, bro.
Bet.